Is this working? It is working. Ah, yes. Hello. Hello, everybody. It is Michael from Stevensville Gamers, and welcome to me building me trying to build an Undergrowth deck with the I have. Hello. I have started upon this and basically working on just going through all of this stuff and trying to build a decent Undergrowth deck using the cards I have. And I will probably have to order some more cards to make this work better, but I will do that when, I have money. But I just want to have a Magic deck because I currently don't exactly even have a Magic deck, and it sucks. And I want to be able to play Magic because I took apart my Grixis Pirates. I could easily put back together Grixis Pirates, and I probably will put back together Grixis Pirates, so then I can test out those two decks against each other. But Undergrowth is by far my favorite Magic the Gathering Magic the Gathering mechanic. Yeah, I guess it's mechanic that has ever come out. So basically I'm just doing that because it seems fun. And so basically what I've got is almost exclusively cards from the Guilds of Ravnica, the two Guilds of Ravnica sets. Guilds of Ravnica and Ravnica Allegiances. Most of them are from Guilds of Ravnica, but I have some stuff that is from Ravnica Allegiances that is pretty good. Hello to the one person who is in the stream. Welcome. If you'd like to, please do use the chat function. I'd love to talk to you. So basically, I'm doing this based upon, it's green black. And I'm kind of basing this on Undergrowth and also creature sacrificing. So I get value off of sacrificing smaller, weaker creatures, or sacrificing tokens, even though the tokens don't really go towards the Undergrowth mechanic stuff, but sometimes you just need something to sack. So it's basically just about sacrificing creatures and getting value for sacrificing creatures, which then in the long game ends up giving you value off of the Undergrowth. So yeah, but I have all of my standard stuff picked out right now, and I'm just kind of basically going through just everything that I have, and trying to figure out I don't know, figure out what cards would be best to use in this deck. It's mostly black right now, or multicolored cards. There isn't much green, so I don't know what sort of green stuff I'm gonna be able to put in here, because a lot of the sacrificing creature stuff is black, and then almost all of the Undergrowth stuff besides the hatchery spider has been multicolored. So yeah, basically this is all the stuff that I have set out at this point, and I'm basically just looking through the green stuff for more what is it called? More Undergrowth stuff, or stuff that just is green value, basically. What does this guy do? Wet shirt. Silhana Wayfinder. When it enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature or land among them, put it into the top of your library, but the rest on the bottom. Alright, so that doesn't send things to the graveyard. Seems good. I don't know, this is interesting, because I'm also looking for like smaller creatures right now to be able to sacrifice. Is also what I'm looking for. There's also with the understanding that this deck is probably not going to be fantastic. And that it will get, oh, this is gate. It will probably get better as time goes on. And, yeah, as time goes on and I get more money and I am able to order more cards, I think probably the first thing I'm going to order for this deck though is the like mana fixing. Probably going to get Shocklands, the green-black Shocklands if they're in standard. I already have these. Yeah, I already have 4 imp picked out. I don't know if I'm going to use 4 imp or if I'm going to use any imp. I'm just like picking out cards right now that I think, you know, could be all right to use in this type of deck, but I'm not 100% positive yet. Whenever it attacks each man, that's not good. Yeah, I'm looking through all this. There's all this M19 stuff, and it seems kind of eh. Ascend. Oh, jeez. Ascend came out in the Rivals of Ravnica, or whatever one that was. I don't remember. You should be able to go higher than this. Yeah, there we go. No, I just looked through all this. I'm debating, okay, I'm going to pull this out because I'm debating whether or not I might want to use it, but I don't think I'm going to. It's, here, let me read it. It's the Vicious, is that how you spell this? Yeah, I don't know about this card. It's Vicious Rumors. Deal 1 damage to each opponent for each. So it's deal 1 damage to your opponent. Your opponent discards a card, then puts the top card of their library into the graveyard, and you gain 1 life. That's a lot of like stuff for. It's a lot of stuff for 1. For like, it's dealing a damage, it's discarding a card, and it's putting the top card of their library into the graveyard. But you're only gaining 1 life. I don't know. It seems like there could be better black spells that I could play. So I don't think I'm gonna go with. I don't think I'm gonna use it. But that stuff. What is this? Okay, that's fine. There's just a lot of cards that, you know, look decent, but like there's probably something better. And there's only a certain amount of space that you can have in a deck, which is kind of my thought process at this point. Like, there is better stuff for me to have, so maybe I shouldn't use this. Like this, even though this is like a legendary rare creature, like I don't even know if I want to use this because it doesn't really do anything that, you know, like I care about. Which is kind of, you know, obvious. Like, hey, don't use it if you don't have it. Or if you don't, if it doesn't like help out your cause, then why use it? Here's another one of these. I don't know. See, same with this one. I have a bunch of never happening. And, just doesn't seem very good. It just seems like I can just, you know, I can do better for 3 mana with a black spell. Black spell. Like I can play Persistent Spirit Menace, Death Touch, and things I had. Like, that's just good. For 3 mana, I can do way better. These guys, like, you can do way better than that. Alright, what else is here? Sacrifice another creature, put a plan against mentally generate with just. Oh, okay, cool. Very help. That'll help really. What is this called? Undercity Necrolist. Yeah, Undercity Necrolist for 4 mana. Yeah, for 4 menace, I mean for 4 mana I can do a lot better things. So probably not. Same with like Scry. Like Scry seems interesting. You know, things things that Scry. But not Scry, Surveil. Like things that Surveil seems alright. Hey, what does this do? Deal the 1 damage for each creature in your graveyard. That seems target opponent. He seemed pretty good, but he is a lot of mana. He is probably the finisher in this situation. Do I have any more of those? Because I feel like I've seen those before. Yeah, I have another one. So I think that right there is going to be the finisher for the deck. These guys, 2 of them, two of these is probably going to be the finisher for the deck. Like these guys, those guys just dealing a shitload of damage for 7 mana, plus, where are they? Plus 4 of these boys. 4 of these boys, which again just deals a lot of damage for or just gains a lot of +1/+1 counters for 4 mana. So I think I have, oh, here's more green stuff. Let's go. I need to look through the rest of this green stuff. I also have a whole nother box that I haven't fully like exhausted yet, but I'm pretty sure most of this stuff isn't in standard, but I might as well look. Like I'm almost positive like all of that stuff isn't in standard. But I guess it's worth a look. So why not? This doesn't help. This doesn't help. This doesn't help. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is just not. This isn't even a standard. Nature's Claim. Yeah, it is a lot of this stuff is just not, you know, not what I'm looking for. You know? Excuse me. I apologize. And I'm basically just looking for like Undergrowth stuff at this point. There is an Undergrowth card. What does that do? We'll look in a second. More Undergrowth. See, there's Undergrowth green stuff. It's a good thing I looked at this. Alright, well, nothing in there. Okay, so what does this one do? Whenever Vigor Spore Worm enters the battlefield, target creature gains Vigilance and +X until the end of the turn, where X is the number of cards in your graveyard, and it also can't be blocked by more than one creature. So this is 6 mana, and yeah, here it is for those who are wondering. I have something that's similar for 4 mana but black, called Mood Mark Painter, and the Undergrowth is gains Menace and +X+O, where X is the number of stuff in your graveyard, number of creatures in your graveyard. So it gains Menace and excuse me. It gains Menace and also just attack, where Vigor Spore Worm gives it Vigilance and more health, which is good. I don't know, this seems alright if I can find more of them, but I'll put it aside for now. Oh! Krog Foragers. I can't pronounce half these cards, but here is the card right there. I don't know how the glare is. Is there glare? I don't know. Here you go. Here is no glare. Basically, I gain 1 life for each creature in my graveyard, which seems like a pretty good survival tool, especially for something that's sacking all of its creatures. So, yeah, see, there's another one. See, that seems alright. That seems not bad in this. Here's another Vigor Spore Worm, which is good. Again, we're just looking at cards that 3rd Vigor Spore Worm, a 3rd Foragers. I think I'm going to use the Foragers. 4th Vigor Spore Worm. I mean, they are commons, so I'm not surprised. You know. M19 stuff. 5th Vigor Spore Worm. Jeez. A 4th Foragers. That's fantastic. Okay, so that is the last of the green stuff. I'm almost positive none of this is... I'm 99% sure that none of this... None of this is playable in Standard. Yeah, none of this is playable in Standard. This is all just... I'm pretty sure this is just all Modern and Commander and Legacy stuff. Stuff that is just not in the Standard format right now. Unless it's on the side. This is all in the Standard format. Never mind, I'm dumb. Okay. Okay, well, that's not very good, and that doesn't help my cause. So these are all in Standard? Yes. These are all, in fact, in Standard. So maybe there is some stuff in here that's Standard legal. Probably because I ran out of room? Question mark. Each opponent loses 1 life for each creature you control. No, I don't want to control creatures. That's not the point of this deck. The point of this deck is to sacrifice a bunch of creatures to the graveyard. Merfolk, send, don't really care. Merfolk, pirate stuff. Don't care about pirate stuff. I'll make a pirate deck another time. Because Grixis Pirates is fun. Okay, this is interesting. Costly Plunder. Costly Plunder for 2 mana, and in addition, sacrificing a creature or an artifact, I draw 2 cards. Which is kind of interesting. This is also a land, which is not in the right box. Costly Plunder. This is an Ixalan common. Which, Costly Plunder. Oh wait, this is a bunch of Ixalan stuff. Oh my god. This is just a whole bunch. Is this all just a whole bunch of Ixalan stuff in the front? Oh my god, I found all my Ixalan cards. Okay, hold on. Is just all the stuff in the front Ixalan? Here's Ixalan, 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 Ixalan. And then these are not standard legal. So these are not standard legal, but is all of this? Oh, shit. Is this just giant chunk of cards right here? All Ixalan? Yeah, this giant chunk of stuff is just all the cards I have from the Ixalan block. Oh no, there's more cards to go through. Which isn't a bad thing. And this is all just not standard legal, correct? Yeah, this is all just... This is all the not standard legal stuff. Okay. This can be moved to a different box, though. I also have a bunch of... Hold on. Oh, my body kind of hurts. This is also more stuff that is not... These are a whole bunch of... Oh, these are the standard playables. Interesting. From the newest set. I think. What's on the other side of this card? Oh, this is the shell. This is the shell of the Grixis Pirates deck. Is there... Okay, these are sleeves, and then the shell, the sad former shell of Grixis Pirates is in this as well. That is sad. Let me go through this then, I guess. Oh, here's sleeves. I think those are Fred's, which is my bad. Oh god, there's more stuff to go through. Okay, this is more stuff to go through. But I found sleeves, which is cool, I guess. Oh boy. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. And this is all just modern stuff, I guess. What is all this? Oh my god. I like how I ask what's this as I just a couple minutes ago grabbed it. What's this? I just grabbed it. I don't know, fucking dumbass. There's so many cards for this deck. Not all of them are good, but there's enough of them. There's also just gonna need to be a lot of mana. I'm thinking this deck is gonna need a lot of lands, but I don't know. Okay. Oh, this fell. Oh, this is all bad. I have so much standard stuff. And not enough cases. Oh, this is just okay. This is. I'm gonna put the Grixis Pirate deck aside, because almost all of this is just Grixis Pirates. Yep. Okay. Here's the cards for the Grixis Pirate deck, which is also probably somewhere in here as well. Alright, well, that's fine. My Grixis Pirate deck is just in here somewhere, so that'll go over here. Because I want to put that back together so I can test this deck. against itself or against other decks. This is the Grixis Pirate deck. These are the lands that went in the Grixis Pirate deck. Alright, so this is red, 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 blue, 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 blue. Don't care about any of these colors. Here's a green card, and it's Merfolk, so I don't care. Here's a black card, don't care, don't care. More Merfolk. What is this, dude? Direfleet Hoarder. When Direfleet Hoarder cards create a colorless creature artifact. What color is? Oh, it's a treasure thing. Oh, hold on, I'm dumb. This is not helpful. Okay. Not in the right color. I don't care about that. March of the Drowned is something for the pirate deck. This is more stuff for the pirate deck, I'm almost positive. Yeah, this is more stuff for the pirate deck. Pirates were fun. This is something, this is something for the pirate deck as well. Is he a pirate? He is a human pirate. But he's not good. This is Merfolk. This is not correct color. Okay, don't care about that. Choose one destroy creature flying or destroy target enchantment. That's not helpful. That's not helpful. Oh, I have a bunch of, I have a ton of Direfleet captains. Oh, I wasn't even, looking at these cards. Hold on. Because this is Direfleet. This is all stuff for the recreation of the Grixis Pirate deck that's over there. Pretty sure the rest of the creation of the Grixis Pirate is in this giant stack that's right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's right here. And it's just a giant stack. Red. More Merfolk stuff I don't really care about. More Merfolk stuff I don't really care about. More green stuff. Doesn't really help my cause. Scry 3. It's not a big deal. Excuse me. None of that is helpful. I would not like any of that. Thank you, though. There we go. Trying to figure out the angle for this. Kind of just looking for more costly plunders. That's really expensive for what it does. This is more Merfolk garbage. I mean, Merfolks aren't garbage, I just don't want them. Let's see. Okay, that's not very good. Not really what I wanted. Okay. Oh, wait, this is no longer standard stuff. Oh. I've hit a chunk of not standard. Actually, I mean, it used to be. Is it a chunk? No, it's 4 cards. But it used to be standard. It's from Hour of Devastation. Hour of Devastation just recently rotated out of standard, though, so that's fine. I don't need any of those. Not using those. Oh, more Hour of Devastation stuff. It's probably some Hour of Devastation that I missed. None of this is helpful. No. Nope. Nope. Man, Costly Plunders are common in Ixalan, and I played in the Ixalan stuff. Like the first Ixalan. Like, just Ixalan. Like this one. Not the second one. The one that looks like a pirate ship wheel, or like this set symbol. Like it's this card. It's from this set symbol. I played in that, so I should have that. But none of this is helpful. Undergrowth. This is just a bunch of white stuff. Ah, here we go. I found a second Costly Plunder. I mean, I may only want to run 2 Costly Plunders, but let's see how many I have. Here's a bunch of stuff from this set, though. Spectacle, totally. I don't care about that. Here's a bunch of. I'm pretty sure these are just all a bunch of playables from this set. Almost positive these are just a stack of playables. Because like Skewer the Critics is in here. And Final Payment's in here. Alrighty. I'll go like that. Okay. Water. Here's a bunch of full art lands, which I have. What are these? Oh, these are the Hour Devastation stuff. More full art lands. Hell yeah. None of these are particularly helpful. Hey, I found a rare. Raid, if you tactic you play one run counter strike spell. Oh, okay, that seems bad actually. Whoa, I found a promo. That was my Ixalan promo. Return target creature from your graveyard to your hand and draw a card. Return target creature, convert mana cost 1, and then do the same for 2 and 3. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, wait. Yeah, there's stuff better than Recover that I can use. Sorcery, return target creature, cost converted. Oh, this is Hour of Devastation. Hour of Devastation is no longer in standard, sadly. Makes me cry every time. I think Recover is overpriced for what it does. I only have 2 of them. I don't know. I'm pretty sure Recovered is overcosted. At least for this deck. I don't really care about any of these. What is this? Tap 3 untap Vampire Agent Control. Oh, yeah, no, that's terrible. I don't need that at all. Each opponent loses 1 life for each creature you control. Nope. Oh, here's another land. Tagging pirates you control. Don't care. Don't care. A lot of the Ixalan stuff I'm kind of just like, don't really care about any of this in this deck. There's some stuff like 2 mana and sacrifice to draw 2 cards, and you want to sacrifice stuff in this deck. You know, like Costly Plunder seems alright for a draw engine. Oh, here's another land. Oh, this is from Hour of Devastation. Is this from Hour of Devastation? This is from Hour of Devastation. Never mind. This is more Hour of Devastation stuff. Hour. Yeah, there's just some like Hour of Devastation stuff mixed in here, which is interesting. Don't really care about any of this. More Hour of Devastation cards. Alright, I have gone through every single card in my entire collection that can be played in Standard to create this consensus of cards. And I will rebuild Grixis Pirates. Do I have Bracket Brass in this stack of stuff? No, I do not have Bracket Brass in this pile of stuff. I will rebuild the pirate deck on another stream potentially, but I'm pretty sure Bracket Brass is just in here, right? Yeah, a lot of my pirate stuff is in here as well. Where is she? What is the Bracket Brass? Oh, there's 2 spots where Deadeye Tracker is. I'm dumb. I have a bunch of Deadeye Trackers as well. Let's just go ahead and, I forgot, I'll just put the other 2 of these here. I don't know if I'll want to use them. Yeah, there she is. 2 Emerald Bracket Brasses for the pirate deck. Man, the pirate deck is just so much fun to play. I don't know why I took it apart. That was honestly kind of stupid of me. That was such an enjoyable deck to play. Chance for glory. Chance for glory. Alright. Let's start. Uh-oh. By picking out the win cons, even though I already know what they are. Basically, 2 giant and 4 lurker. It's kind of the idea here. 4 giant and... No, 2 giant and 4 lurker. Kind of the win cons here. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and order this stuff by... Or organize this stuff by cost. Like mana cost. Ow, my knee. That was painful. Oh yeah, this is a promo. I should put the promo into my binder. Okay, so let's find all the 1-drops. So here's 1-drops, here's 1-drops, and that seems to be it. So here's some 1-drops. Here, let's go ahead and grab 2-drops, 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 2-drops. These guys are 2-drops. So here's the 1-drops, here's the 2-drops, 1-drop, 2-drops. Let's go ahead and grab 3-drops, 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 3-drops. Oh, here's 2-drops. 3-drops, 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 3-drops. Now let's go ahead and grab the 4-drops. 4-drop. Is she a 4-drop? She is not a 4-drop. She is a fucking 6-drop. 4-drop. 4-drop, 4-drop, 4-drop. Okay, here's the 4-drops. Now for the 5-drops. Oh, the foragers are 5-drops, and so are the gruesome managery, whatever this card's called. Now for 5-drops, now for 6-drops. She's a 6-drop. These guys are 6-drops. Oh shoot. These guys are 4-drops. 6-drops, 7-drops, 7, 7, and then these guys are just big boys over here. But they also cost 1 less for each card in the graveyard. This guy. So, I mean, there's that as well. So, we want our bottom curve to be a lot higher than our top curve. So 1 drops, plenty of 2 drops, just tons and tons of 2 drops. Tons and tons of 3 drops is good. Tons and tons of 4 drops is definitely good as well. So here's these. And then we get into like the high costed stuff. Oh wait, these are 5 drops. Yeah, so we have 5, 6, 7, and then these big boys. Alright, so let's start with starting with our high drop and basically what seems to be worth playing for like that much mana. And these guys are obviously going to be cheaper as the game goes along. So these guys are probably going to be lower cost than they actually are. Am I going to run 3 of them? Maybe not. 2 giant for sure because they're the win con. These guys, no, they're not win cons, but 2 giant for sure. I probably will order more of them. Now, Hatchery Spider is real complicated. Like, Hatchery Spider is incredibly complicated. For 7 mana, you get a 5/7 with Reach, which helps out with the flyers for sure. Which I don't know how prevalent that is. And well, I mean, Is It Drake's is kind of really good right now in Standard, so the Reach is probably good to try to play against the Drakes. But basically, the Undergrowth is when you cast this spell, reveal top X cards of your library, where X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard. You may put a green permanent card with converted mana cost X or less from among them onto your battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So what does green permanent mean then? I should look that up. Because if it's a green, if it has green in the color, like, is it like green in the mana cost? Or, like, what does that mean exactly? What counts as a green permanent in Magic the Gathering? Because if a green permanent is, what? Okay, I'm gonna lay down. So permanent questions, okay, what is a green permanent? So permanent artifact, creature, lands, planeswalker. A permanent card or token on the battlefield. Permanents are typically at least one or possibly more of the following: artifact, creature, land, planeswalker. How do I figure out if it's a green Okay, let's type it like this. Do multicolored cards count for both colors permanent? That's not nice. Multicolored cards are more powerful compared to singular colors with your hybrid cards because of the restriction of having to use all the colors of mana. Any of 2 colors, multicolored, not color. Okay. If an object has a red touch green creature again, being both red and non-green. Trying to figure out. Let's just look up hatchery spider. Can hatchery spider get a multicolored permanent? Hatchery spider. Okay. And a multicolored card. Hatchery spider. They just flipped the artwork. Huh, they did. Green is... Little surprised they nerfed it by having it send access cards to the bottom of the deck instead of the bin. Does the job given the edit cast trigger? Really? Why do you hate fun wizards? What? I'm excited that I saw it specified green. Now sad. This would seem neat for the reanimator strategy if it was an enter the battle instead of cast. Instead of cast trigger, as it feels a bit off to me. Cast trigger and green permanent. So I'm taking that green permanent means that it can only be green? Okay. So do I have enough green things that are not multicolored? Well, I mean, I could get... So I can get Vigor Spore Worm. I can try to get Vigor Spore Worm off of the Hatchery Spider. Like Vigor Spore Worm off of the Hatchery Spider, where Hatchery Spider is a cast activated ability. And Vigor Spore Worm is an opponent entry. Enters the battlefield trigger. So maybe, see what other green permanents do we have in this deck? Because almost everything for Undergrowth is multicolored. We also have Wayfinder in here. Seems kind of eh. Yeah, Vigor Spore Worms are the only like solid green cards that we have in this deck right now. Oh, there's also the Foragers though. Excuse me. There's also Foragers though, which is okay. Because Foragers is also enters the battlefield and gain a life. So maybe if you run, I don't know, 2 Hatchery Spiders. Okay, maybe if you run 2 Hatchery Spiders and then 2 Vigor Spore Worms and 2 foragers. Maybe that'll be a package. Like, I don't know. How many cards is that already? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the high slot. And then we won 2 of these, so that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Half of the cards in our deck right now are high drops. How many? Hold on, wait. So if you want to run, say, 20, 60 minus, say, 22 lands. That's 38. 38. Let's say 24. 60 minus 24 lands. That is 36 non-land permanent or non-land cards. How many did I say this was? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 36 minus 12 is 24. So that is, oh wait, 24, 25, 26, 27. Wait, shit. That's not what I meant to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that is 60 minus 24 lands, 36 minus, hold on, I just counted this. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 minus 15. So that is 21 to 15. Okay, so now we just need 21, right? 60 minus 24 minus 15. I just need 21 lower costed cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here's our 1-drops. Here's the imps, undergrowth, tire, minus. Narcotic wound. Oh god. Narcotic wound seems really good. I mean, it's targeted removal, which is kind of eh. But narcotic wound seems really good. I kind of wish I had more of these. Okay, so 4 of these are going into the deck because... So these are the 1-drops, it seems. And I think chump blocking will be also a big part of this, which is fine. Just because... Chump blocking... Just because creatures in the graveyard is good. Here's the... Okay, let's just pull out all of the undergrowth stuff that we will be using. Right, so this is undergrowth. This is undergrowth. Can I... Wait, is this undergrowth? No. Is any of this undergrowth? That's undergrowth. So these are the cards that will be used for... These are the cards that specifically say undergrowth. Which is the 4 Lurcher, which is... So 4 Lurcher is definitely going into the deck. Like 100% going into the deck. Mood Mark Painter. What is, search your library for a black card with converted moss. Converted moss, that. Or less or equal to the number of creature cards you can reveal it and put into your hand and shuffle your library. What black? Oh. Mausoleum Secrets can search out growth or the giant and also interesting. So Mausoleum Secrets for very low mana searches out your stuff. This is another one that I'm probably going to have more of. So I would love to have 4 of these Okay, we're gonna end up making proxies. I'm gonna need paper. Paper. Papille, please. Ow. Hold on, we gotta get some papille going. Because I'm gonna need to make some mother truckin' proxies and some tokens. Do I even have tokens? I don't even think I have tokens, to be honest. I'll just use bad modern cards. Because that's what people do, right? Just use bad. Damn, I kind of want to use tokens and not bad modern cards. Damn. Here, I'll just use 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 for the shock lands, and then another. Okay, there you go. I got my proxied cards. Bada bing, bada boom. I got my proxies ready. Ow, my back. That was very painful. Ow. Okay, so for my first proxy, I want 3 more of these. Let me go ahead and draw a magic box. A correct sized Magic the Gathering box. Don't worry, these are all just bad old commons from prior Magic sets. So this will be Necro Wound. 1 black mana instant. 1 black. This is a uncommon and Undergrowth. Target creature loses -X for each creature in grave. If it dies, exile it. There we go. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. We got our proxies being worked on. There's one. Let's go ahead and make yet another. And then a third. Yay for proxies. I will have to order these if I want to use these in the actual deck itself. So another Necrot, another Narcotic Wound, 1, just 1 black mana, instant, uncommon, Undergrowth. Target creature loses -X for each creature in your grave. If it dies, exile it. Okay. These are also just uncommon, so they're probably not super expensive, I'm hoping. NECRODICWOUND. Narcotic Wound 1. Black mana. Instant. Uncommon. Undergrowth. Target creature loses -X for each creature in your grave. If it dies, exile it. Okay. Alright, here's these 3. Let me find my scissors real quick. If not, I have my knife. Scissors, where are you? Oh, wait, never mind. I found a small X-Acto knife, so I'll just use this small X-Acto knife and hopefully not slice myself up. Oh, let me also just like rip this out. Where am I gonna? Oh, excuse me. I don't know where I'm gonna cut these. I'll cut these out later, like when I'm done making them, because I have a couple that I need to make. But there's also, I'm gonna make another Mausoleum Secrets, right? How many mausoleums? So there's 3 of these, 2 of these, and then the 4 Shocklands. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, 1, 2, and then the 3 Shocklands. Okay. Check to see if the green, black Shocklands are in standard. Are the green, black Shocklands in standard? Let's look. Mana base is an Ixalan standard. How reliable will check? Wait, did they only have Treklands? That sucks. Hold on. What are the green, black Shocklands? Shocklands. List of Shocklands. Allied colored, enemy colored, green, black. Overgrown Tomb. Is Overgrown Tomb in standard right now? Yes, it was. It was just released in Guilds of Ravnica. So we need... Okay, so let's just make the Overgrown Tomb... So green... I'll just... Overgrown Tomb, green, black Shockland. So let me just make 4 of those real quick, because we're going to need those boys, because there is a heck of a lot of multicolored stuff. Oh no, I messed up. Okay. There's a hello to whoever just joined the stream. Let me see. Can I actually see the chat? Fish that bait. Hello, Fish that bait. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I am currently building an Undergrowth deck. As you can tell from the title of the stream, I am building an Undergrowth deck, and I am currently proxying some cards right now. Currently working on proxying some stuff that I still need to order. So that is what I am currently doing right now. But how are you doing? What's up? I am currently proxying some Shocklands is what I'm gonna do next. Can I fit one more down here? I think I can, because I have the X-Acto knife that I can just kind of use. Okay, yeah, that works. That works. Alright, what was it called again? Shoot. This was called Overgrown Tomb Green / black Shockland. Okay. There we go. That's good. Overgrown Tomb Green / black Shockland. There is that as well. So I'm going to need 4 of these. And I hope they're not super expensive, because the green-black Shocklands are the first thing that I'm going to order for this deck. So I hope they're not expensive. Overgrown Tomb Green Black Shockland. There we go. Okay. Here's the first round of proxies. So which one? I just need to make one more, right? Yeah. I just need to make one more. And then just go across here like so. Because I'm going to proxy this one as well. So this is called Mausoleum Secrets, which is 1 plus 1 black mana, and it is a instant rare, and it has a long ass effect. Ugh. It is Undergrowth, search library for black card with mana cost equal or less than your, let's just go UG for Undergrowth, less or equal or less to your Undergrowth, then shuffle, add to hand, then shuffle. That seems abbreviated enough because I ran out of room on the proxy. So there's that. So I have proxied 4 Shocklands, 3 Narcotic Wound, and another Mausoleum Secrets Let me go cut these out. I gotta go over to my desk and cut these out with my trusty Kniffy. Fish that bait. Do you play Magic the Gathering? Fish that bait. Do you know this game? Because if you do not, I would highly encourage you to consider it if you enjoy card games. Okay, well, here is one of the cutouts. I see you wrote something in chat. Let me see if I can read it. Oh, no, never mind. No, you did not read something in chat. You decided to leave the stream. I feel sad. No, I ripped one of the other ones. Shoot. Damn it. It's whatever, though. Okay. For those who may be joining the stream potentially as I'm doing this, I am cutting out proxies over here, so do not fear. I did not leave, and I shall be back over there in just a second. Just need to cut out all of these proxies. These can be a little bit less, because they're just the lands. There's that, and then there we go. Oh boy. Is that? All right, only two more. Only two more to get cut out. There we go. Nice. More trash. More garbage. This one is going to take a little bit of accuracy though. Mostly because I went like right down to the bottom. Did I not cut down this side? Maybe I did. It's not very well. There we go. Got it. Okay. Here we go. I done diddly did it. Go ahead and toss it over there. Okay. Oh, my back. Where's the deck box? There's the deck box. Let me count out my 40 white sleeves here. Oh, here's more stuff for that pirate deck. Even though this is now rotated standard, which is unfortunate. Alright, let me count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, there is the 60 card list for that. This should be 60 sleeves. Okay, so here's the idea thus far. These are going into the deck. Okay, here we go. So, wait, hold on. Yeah, so I'm going to put in get in the card sleeve, please. There we go. There, almost. Got it. So here's my second Mausoleum Secrets. So here's one of the Mausoleum Secrets. Here's my 4 Overgrown Tombs, which are the Shocklands for this deck. I am assuming that the Shocklands are going to be the most expensive to order. So here's 1, 2. Go in the deck, please. There we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 Overgrown Tombs, which is the dual mana base. Green Black Shocklands. So here are those. Green Black Shocklands. And now for 3 more of the Narcotic Wound. Here's a Narcotic Wound, and then 3 more Narcotic Wounds because it's a removal spell. For very little. Narcotic Wound. Narcotic Wound. Get it. Okay, let's cut some of this off. Hold on. We must perform proxy surgery. There we go. We have performed proxy surgery. Hopefully, ow, that'll do the trick. Proxy surgery has been completed. Nice. There's the second nomadic wound. Yeah, we should put this over here. Here's the third narcotic wound. Get in, get. Computer, why are you yelling at me? This is not nice, computer. Oh, it said OBS disconnected and reconnected. Okay, cool. Thanks, OBS. Very cool. Okay. So here are the 4 of these. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. Oh, okay, so these are the other cards that are going to definitely be in the deck. Now I just have to pick. Basically, just have to pick my low curves cards. Like, what cards am I going to be sacrificing? What cards are good enough to sacrifice? Which cards have good enough abilities that sacrifice stuff to play? And I think that's basically what I have to figure out at this point. I just need to figure that out now. One. Okay. So here's these, and then 2 of those, and then 2 of these, because that would suck. Okay. And then here's probably the most expensive card in the deck. Is the hatchery spider. Yay for hatchery spider. And then here's another win con that I forgot to talk about, which was IMovie 1,000 Eyes. She, Undergrowth, when she enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 black and green insect creature token for each creature in your graveyard. And I can sack another creature, pay green and a blue and sack another creature, gain 1 mana or gain 1 life, and draw the card. So she just creates a buttload of 1/1 tokens, and also gains me life. This deck seems pretty decent in what it has thus far. Okay. Who just messaged me? I don't know. Oh, it's a Sony. Alright. My friend Hassani just texted me, and I haven't. Well, I mean, I talk to him daily. I don't know why I said I haven't talked to him. Or was going to say I haven't talked to him, but no. I talk to him daily. So, I'm just answering his text. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 25 cards in this. So, let's say 24, no, 60 minus the 24 lands minus, how many did I say this was? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 24, 26, 27. Minus 27. Dang it. So it's 27. 60 minus 24 minus 27 equal 9. That's not right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That is correct. It's 25. So that's one black. High cost, 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 high cost. I think I'm going to take one of him out. High cost, high cost, high cost, high cost. Oh no, so 4 isn't that bad actually. So these are, the 4s are not that bad. These are all the high costs. I think I'm going to take one of him out. Only run 2 of him. And that leaves another open spot. So here's the 4 of these guys. Mausoleum Secrets and 4 of these. So here's 4 1-drops. Do I even need 4 of these? I don't know if I want to run 4 of these. And then what do these bats do? The bats discards. So the bat's a 1/1 flyer and kills itself to discard one of my opponent's cards. I don't know if that's helpful. So these are 4 mana. Maybe we only run 3 of these. Because these guys are big, but maybe we only run 3 of these as well to try to make more for more low. Try to make room for more low cost stuff. Also, we could just cut all of the solid green permanents. Like, what if we just cut all of this? All of those green permanents, and this is just, the high curve is just 2 Loathing Giant, 2 Izoni, 2 Izoni, 2 of those, and the win con basically being a bunch of Loathing Giants. Maybe that's the best way to do this, is just to get, yeah, what if we just go, get rid of these, oh crap, get rid of these, get rid of these, get rid of these, and just have the win cons be Lothral Giants dealing a ton of damage. Lothral is dealing a ton of damage to our opponent. Just creating a bunch of overwhelming tokens with Izoni and the 3 Lurchers that are just get tons of +1/+1 counters. So what if that's the win cons, and then we don't have as much high drops? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So now we're at 11 high drops, which is a lot better. We need better 1-drops. Oh, I found my tokens. 1/1 black green insect. Oh, okay, here's the 1/1 black green insect creature tokens. Do I have more of these? Just all the black insect creature tokens. Here's the insect black creature tokens for IMovie, but I only have 3, which is not going to be very helpful. It's not very helpful when there's only 3 of them. Okay. So there's that. So now how many cards are we looking at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh wait, no, don't count the overgrown tombs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so now we only have 17 cards in the deck right now. Where'd my phone go? Oh, it's right in front of me. So 60 minus the 24 lands minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 minus 17. So now we have a lot more room. Now we have room for 19 cards. So here's a 2-drop. No. High. So here is the situation now. Here is 1 cost cards, 2 cost cards, 7, 8, 9. 9 costed, 5 costed, 9 costed, 4 costed, 7 costed, 7 costed, 6 costed, 6 costed. So we have our high curve right here, and then we have our big win cons right here. Now we need to fill. We basically just need to fill up with 2s and 3s, and if there's any 4s that we want to use. Is there any more 4s that we want to use? Oh shoot, what do these guys do? Creatures you control gain death touch until the end of the turn, and then target you control fights target creature you don't control. So Undercity Uprising. Maybe we went 2. So we already have 4 of these. Because we also have Dead Revels, which spectacle cost is 2, and return 2 target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. Maybe we run a 2 of these, but we count these as the 2 slot because they are in the 2 slot basically. Okay, he's not helpful enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What if we only run 2 of these? What if we run 2 Mood Mark Painters to give cards big buffs? So Undergrowth, it gains Menace. So we can make a thing bigger and give it Menace with Mood Painter, which is good. And then these guys give death touch and have a creature fight something. So this could be a removal spell. Basically, this is a removal spell right here. This is a removal spell by basically giving it death touch and then having it fighting something. Okay, so it's a 4-costed removal spell that gets something in my graveyard for Undergrowth. So here are these, I guess. So we have 2 Undercity Uprisings. Okay, so we have 2 Undercity Uprisings, 2 Mood Mark Painters, okay, and then also one 2 of these as well. 2 Dead Revels to play at its spectacle cost. Cause that seems alright. Okay. Now we have these imps. The 1 cost slot as well. Because here are these guys, which are not. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So 7, 5, 6, 7. No, 4, 5, 6. Basically, we have 6 removal spells in this deck, which seems pretty low for a black deck. So, okay, so now. Okay. Do we run any more I don't think that the imps are good enough to run. Even though they sack themselves, I don't think they're good enough to run. I definitely run these 2 death touches. Definitely want to run these girls. So sacrificing a creature. So sacrifice a creature. Gain life equal to the sacrificed creature's toughness and destroy target creature. Okay. So here's 4 more removal spells. This is even more removal spells at the 2 cost. Okay, so the elf is no longer necessary in this deck, I don't think. Costly Plunder is another. Okay, this guy's also not going in. So maybe not 4 of these. Maybe not 4 of these. But we're definitely using 2 Priestess of the Forgotten Gods. Tap and sacrifice 2 other creatures. Any number target players loses 2 life and sacks a creature. And I get 2 mana and draw a card. Jesus. She's just so good. Oh, okay, hold on. Costly Plunder is not worth it because Priest of the Forgotten Gods does more for 1 more sack. So the issue is we need creatures to sacrifice is kind of the situation right now. Oh no, these are 2 costs. We may just take out Dead Revels though, because we have, yeah, maybe we take out Dead Revels. We take out Dead Revels because we have 2 Gruesome Marmageddon, whatever that thing's called. Let me go like this a little bit actually. Because we have 2 of those, for 5 you get 3 cards back for 5 and then 2 for 2. Eh. 3 cards for 5 or 2 cards for 2. Maybe we take out these. Maybe we take out these as well. And instead run more Death Touch. So how much removal do we have right now versus how much removal do we like need? is another question that I'm kind of thinking about right now. Because we have 2 removal spells with Undercity Uprising that cost us... It costs us 4 mana. It's not a removal spell. It's giving everything Death Touch and then having something fight something else. So at the cost of a creature and 4 mana, we get to Death Touch a creature. Narcotic Wound will only be played to kill something for 1 mana because of the Undergrowth cost. And Priestess of the Forgotten Gods. Priestess of the Forgotten Gods makes the opponent sack a creature. And Severed Strands sacrifices a creature. I gain life and destroy. I think the gain life is what's important here, because now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 different cards. What if we go like this? We go 3 severed strands, which gives us 11 removal spells. Why is the stream complete? Oh, never mind. Stream is resuming. There we go. So we have 3 of those and then those. Then we don't need those. So we have 3 severed strands, which... Severed strands... Oh, shoot. Forgotten Priestess needs to be in a sleeve. We have so much removal. We have a lot of removal, and we just need things to sacrifice. So the big sacrificing things right now... So what are the things that actually sacrifice creatures? Are the 3 severed hands and the 2 forgotten gods are things that sacrifice. These don't sacrifice. These don't sacrifice. These don't sacrifice. They don't. Never mind, OBS decided to reconnect. Thanks for that, OBS. I appreciate you, I guess. OBS, why must you do dumb things? Okay, so we go down just a little bit. That should be fine. So a lot of the 2-drop stuff is what's sacrificing. Oh, there's also these creatures. There's 2 of the 2/2 death touches for 2, which is alright. Now let's count to see what we're at. So there's 28 of these, so let's do 60 minus 24 minus 28. Oh god, there's only 8. Oh god. 28 cards in this deck. Or no, there's only 8 more cards for me to put into this deck. Okay, these are definitely not going to go into the deck. Those are 100% clear. You know what? These may actually not go into the deck either. Because I don't think they're good enough, and they're not part of the win condition stuff. They're just things that become cheaper with Undergrowth. I mean, a 6/6, but I can't get it back with, like, with Gruesome Meningear. So I don't think that's really the best situation either. If you know what I mean. If I take out these, it gives me 10 slots as well. I mean, a 6.6 for really cheap though. But it doesn't matter because it'll become really cheap. It'll become really cheap once it's late in the game, which means it doesn't really need to be that cheap anyway because, okay, so maybe these guys aren't as good as I thought they were. Because I need more things in the, I need more things in the thing. Where are the sleeves? Sleeves, come here. So it's 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 22, 23, 24, 25. What is also like the land base for this? These are the most expensive, so it's too black. There's going to be a lot more black than green. Is there any like solid green? It's all either multicolored or black. I took out all the green stuff. Which is interesting. Okay, so there's that. What if we take out 2 lands? So we're down to 22 lands. And then 2 of those. And now we're at 12, right? Now we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now we're at 12. So we run 4 of something. We run 2 4s and then 1 2. Okay, so this is more death touch stuff. Does this matter though? Instants and sorceries you cast. So I am not running any. I'm just only moving. Where? This recovers. This is death touch. Oh, wait, no, but instant source any amount of damage. So my Narcotic Wound isn't actually doing any damage. Severed Strands is just removing stuff. Okay, so Pestilent Spirit isn't gonna be needed in this deck. So that way we just go 4. Yeah, we just go like this. We run 4 of these. 4 Esterwild Trooper, which is discard a creature card and he gets +2/+2 and trample until the end of turn. And then we have Charnel Troll, which has trample. Exile a creature card from your graveyard if you do. Otherwise, sacrifice it. Discard a creature card from your. So the Charnel Troll just gets really big, and then these guys give +1/+1s. Actually, maybe we take out 1 of each of these and put back 2 lands. Okay. Because these are all 3-drops, so now we've just filled our curve with 3-drops, which is good. Which means that having 22 lands is good because we definitely need to reliably be able to hit our 3rd land. Like we definitely need to be able to hit our 3rd land. Plus, this stuff requires sacrificing and discarding, so I don't want to have too many of them because they can discard themselves, but also I'd rather discard or sacrifice something else. Okay, So here is the normal base of stuff. Now I just got to get my mana base, which is 4 overgrown tomb, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Definitely 12 swamps. 12 swamps and 8 forests is what I'm thinking. 12 swamps and 8 forests. Now I must find my swamps and my forests. Kind of want to find my full picture stuff too, and put the full picture stuff in the binder. Let me find my swamps. There's that. I must find my swamps. I don't need any of these evolving wilds, no. I do not need any of this special stuff. There's so many guild gates. Here's another full picture island. And more full pictured islands. I have a lot of full picture islands. Okay, there's that. Ugh. Ooh, let's use one of the old forests. If I have any old bordered cards, there's a full picture plains. Here are my full picture forests. Yes, my full picture forests. So beautiful. So nice. Oh jeez, I have too many cards in my hand. Oh jeez, more full picture stuff. There's another evolving wilds. Another evolving wilds. So many evolving wilds. Another old border. More old borders. No more full picture stuff though. Looking for old borders and full picture. There we go. Full picture. Oh no, that's not the right. That goes over there. There's another swamp. Islands. Ooh, there's a shiny forest. Or a shiny swamp. Here's more full picture. Holy mackerel. Full picture plains. There's a lot of full picture stuff. More full pictured forests. More full pictured plains and old. Yay, I found older bordered stuff. I'm either going to use old borders or full pictures, and that's it. That's all I'm going to use. I will probably have enough of that to be able to fill this whole thing. Fill this whole mana base. Is that all of my full pictures? Oh my god, there's so many guild gates. So many gosh darn guild gates. So this is all blue, it's the wrong color. These are all old forest. More swamps. More forests. That is all of them. Okay. Let's go ahead and try to fill the mana base with this. It's black, green. Oh no, that's green, 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 green. Black, black, green, green, green. Black, black, black. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go 7, 8. 7, 8. So those. So there's those. Let's leave these bad boys up with the overgrowth tomb. Overgrowth tomb. And then all of the full art. All these beautiful full art forest artworks. Look at that. All old border. Look at this. They're all old border or full picture. That is absolutely amazing in my opinion. I also just realized I also showed you the proxies, which is my bad. But oh well, the proxies are great too, you know. I also don't know why I'm shuffling this now that I think about it, because I'm just going to reorganize it in like 2 seconds. Okay. Here's this. Here's this, and this, and this, and this, and this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more swamps. 6 more swamps. I like this art. I like this art. That art. I like that art. I like this art. Is that 6 yet? Nope, one more cool art. Oh, that looks cool too. Okay, there we go. Boom. We have everything I need. Okay. I have officially created an Undergrowth deck. It has some proxies in it, but it will do. Alright? Oh god. Oh no. My iconic Master's box that I hold all of the lands in. Go ahead and put those in there, and then I shall put these, which are the That's not correct. These are all old and full art. What are they called? Full art lands. That's what they call it. Sideways over here. The old border and full art lands. Oh wait, these go in there too. Oops. These go in there as well. Okay, so let's do some trial games. Not trial games because I still need to build the other pirate deck before I can test this out. But let's do some mock-ups. What are they called? Fish bowling, that's what it's called. Alright, there we go. Here's one. Here's the other half. And we shall combine them. Okay. So go ahead and try this out. There's the 7 cards. Let's look at the hand. We have a strands. And we have... Do we have enough? I'm going to go ahead and keep this. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and keep this. And I'll start out by playing a swamp. And go ahead. My turn. Look at that. Hit the 3rd land. Go ahead and play in forest. And go ahead. My turn. I'm going to draw. I'm going to play my 3rd land. Go ahead and tap 3 to play. Actually, no. I should probably go into this guy to start out with. Go ahead. Okay. Untap. Draw. 3rd swamp, which is good. I will go ahead and activate this effect by discarding a creature card. Gains +2/+2. I need my dice. Ugh. Look at this beautiful bag, though. I won this during the pre-release for Ravnica Alliances. I also won these little ketchup and mustard dice as well, which I really like. I just have a whole bag of awesome dice now. I'm very happy about it. So he's at +2/+2. So he's at 4. So he's a 4/4 with trample now. And then I'm gonna go ahead and tap 2 black to play. Oh wait, that's the okay. So the issue is here the additional cost. So here I'm gonna tap 3 for Spinal Centipede. I'm gonna swing in with him. Go ahead. Untap. Draw. Okay. Interesting. Okay, well he loses that at the end of the turn. I will go ahead and tap 2. Tap in 2 to play Severed Strands. Severed Strands will target something, and then I will gain life. So where? Here we go. Here's the dice. So is that this? And then I can go up to 22. Let's just say it's... I would go up to something else and destroy that, and then I would sacrifice this as the cost to it, which means that I'm putting a permanent +1/+1 counter on him. Because of that. And then I'll gain the life and destroy something my opponent controls. And I have nothing that I want to discard in my hand right now, so I will swing in for 3. Go ahead. Okay, untap, draw. See, now at this point it gets interesting. Because now I don't know what I want to do. Okay, well I have 3 of these, and he'll get +2/+2. So he'll have... Okay, well let's do it in this order then. I'll use his effect to discard a creature card and give him +2/+2. So he's now a 5/5 with trample till the end of the turn. And then I will tap all of my mana, including a black and a green, for him, and he comes in with 3 +1/+1 counters on him. So he's now at 3 +1/+1 counters. So he's now a 5/5 for 4, which isn't ridiculous, but it's still good. All right, I think this is good. This seems all right. I would have gotten a forest, and then I could have gotten another. Yeah, this seems all right. I like this deck. I have nothing to play it against right now because I don't have anything else built. But I think this seems good. This seems okay, I guess. It's obviously not great or anything, but still. Alright, let's end this stream by bringing this down here, bringing this, oh no, oh geez, this is all bad, oh god, alright, ugh, okay, so now we'll go down here, basically. And I will go ahead and sort these by card, I guess. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. Hold on. I'm sorting these by card. So just give me 1 second. Because I want to end the stream by basically doing a deck list breakdown, and I can't do that if they're all lands. Here's those, here's this guy, here's this guy, overgrown, land, overgrown, there's that, this, here's her, here's this. Because the thing about this deck is also the fact that it just goes on. It relies on going on for a while. Like, it's a very late game sort of thing with a very just a bunch of, like, I don't know, it's like running your opponent out of stuff and you're getting value off of, like, killing your own stuff. I don't know, it's just very weird. I do not know how good it'll be against other stuff that's happening in Standard right now. Oh boy. Almost done. Alrighty, here we go. So here is the deck breakdown. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get all the removal spells together. Removal, 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 all together. Alright, whatever. We'll just put this all together. Cause screw it. So here's the removal spells. We have 4 of these as the removal spells. 2 of her, which makes my opponent sacrifice a creature, and a whole bunch of other stuff, including getting me stuff for that, or getting me stuff for my Undergrowth. This is giving everything death touch and making it, sacrificing a creature, basically giving it death touch and having it kill something with death touch. And then here is life gain. Did I run 3 or 4 of those? I guess I only ran 3 of those. Those are the 3 things that make me gain life. So it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 different. That's 11 different removal options, which seems pretty good in this deck. And then the finishers are 2 of her, which has me just making tons and tons of tokens, basically. This deals direct damage to my opponent's face for the win, basically. And then 3 of these, which the later it goes on in the game, the better these guys get. So there's that as well. So those are basically the win conditions at this point in time. And then we have these guys to go in for a big swing. So these guys are for big swings. These guys are for, where at the end? Oh yeah, he just basically gets stronger and stronger and stronger as the game goes on, plus trample, but at the cost of exiling creatures, which is fine, because I have a bunch of creatures in the grave anyway, so he just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and utilizes the stuff that's in the graveyard. 2 cheap death touchers is always good. These get creatures back from the graveyard, which is really good and helpful as well. So these are really good. These guys are really good sack targets. They're 3 cost and 3 2s, which is not bad. And when they die, I get a +1/+1/+1 counter on something. So they're pretty decent bodies, and they're pretty good for sacrificing stuff. And when I do sacrifice them, they make my other stuff stronger, which seems pretty good. This is basically to search out whatever particular black spell I need. So it's not even tutor draw. It's just searching, basically trying to search out. Probably, I'm assuming I'll be wanting to search out the giant. So probably searching out the giant. Where with that card. So searching the giant if I have 7 or more. If I haven't drawn it and have 7 or more creatures in my graveyard for Undergrowth, then I can grab the giant, because I only have 2 of them, so it's very unlikely that I'll draw it. So I'll need probably use those 2 to search out those later in the game to finish it off. And of course, these 3 are just, you know, pretty decent 3-drop 2/2s, and to add to my Undergrowth and give itself +2/+2 and trample. And then we have the mana fixing, so 4 Overgrown Tombs, Shocklands, basic, and then I have 8 forests. Let me go ahead and search out all of the forests. All the forests, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 forests, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 swamps, and that is the 60 card Undergrowth deck that I built in this stream plus like an hour. So if you guys enjoyed, please do leave a like and a comment down below. I would love to hear your thoughts about this deck. Please do tell me if it's bad or if it's good, or any other cards that I should think about or replace, and all of that kind of stuff. So do tell me what you think about this deck in the comments down below, because I would love to know what you guys think. Other than that, make sure you guys check out the links that are down in the description below. Patreon and merch is the best way to monetarily help me out by making this streaming stuff better. Basically, all the proceeds from the merch and all of the Patreon money that I get all goes towards me getting better equipment to make the streams better quality, and buying games for me to play on the stream as well. So if you enjoy my content and want it to get better and have more of it, go down and support me on Patreon and all of that. Also, there is a whole bunch of social media links. We have Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, which I usually post on. I post a whole bunch of... I mainly post on there when I'm about to go live, so check out all that. Also, we have a Discord. I would love people to go into the Discord and talk about Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, Hearthstone, Five Nights at Freddy's, all the games that I'm playing. And if you want me to make more channels, then I will make more channels and we can talk about more stuff in the Discord. So I really hope that you guys check out the Discord and join me and the maybe like 5 or 6 people that are in the Discord. I'm sure if more people show up in the Discord, then it'll get more lively and more active and more people talking. So check out that link down below as well, because Discord's fun. It is cool. And check it out. All those links are down there in the description down below. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Michael from Stevensville Gamers is going to be signing off now. So 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah.